About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. John Wiggins gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run,
Adam Jones will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And the screen shows the score. John Wiggins steps in now.
First baseman, John Wiggins.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
and now you can't help but think back to that.
John Wiggins will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Right there for strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Pulled toward right center field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. John Wiggins will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope has it, and taken in out there for the first out. So a good job to get the out. Dario Alvarez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that...
Down the first baseline. Ah, way to get dirty. He's out.
Oh, love it.
In now, John Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the lead is now 7-2.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't.
Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. John Wiggins will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
I'm trying maybe to carry a...
John Wiggins stands in following an RBI single his first time through.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Being waved home now is Gardner. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
He's definitely...
John Wiggins comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Pedro Velasquez will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
On the ground for Cano, this could be 2. The second for 1, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first as that will end the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. John Wiggins will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Jones looking up. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? 1 pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't.
About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. John Wiggins gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, heading for second now. And he is in the scoring position at second with their first hit, a 2-out double.
Boy, when you hit a ball into the gap.
Stepping in, John Wiggins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. High in the air and deep to left center field. Jones going back, still going back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting everything in sight.
Manny Machado walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
You know, now that we've made it.
Adam Jones will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
On the ground for Headley at 3rd, could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Settling in now, John Wiggins. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, the last time that was a fastball, and it didn't really look like he got all of it, but the velocity of the pitch probably helped it a little bit, and he just snuck it out of here.
Jones going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Boy, just another great swing right there.
John Wiggins will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that